Wholesalers, how many of your high equity deals fall apart because the seller waits too long and the deal ends in foreclosure? Now, if you could still get paid on that deal, even if it goes bad and ends in foreclosure, would I have your attention? Let me introduce you to surplus funds. Surplus funds is a deal that you can still get paid on even if the property ends in foreclosure. My name is Alfred Taren, and I've been working in the surplus funds industry for 12 years now. What are surplus funds? So, when the property ends in foreclosure and the debt is low, which ultimately makes it a high equity deal, when that property sells to the highest bidder at the auction, whatever's over and above the debt, so if the bank is owed 100,000 but the property sells for 200,000, that difference of 100,000 becomes the surplus funds. Now, the thing about surplus funds is that most homeowners don't even know it exists. And that's where you come in. So if the homeowner trusted you in pre-foreclosure, they will trust you when you present them with this solution to recover their surplus funds. Now, why does this matter to you? Because most wholesalers walk away from these deals. So if you can turn these dead deals into financial opportunities and at the same time help that seller, help that homeowner recover what's rightfully theirs, I think that makes a little bit of sense. And the nice thing is that you can get paid just as much, if not more, than you would on a traditional wholesale fee. Now, what kind of lead qualifies for surplus funds? Well, pre-foreclosure leads that have high equity would qualify. Any property that has been sold at auction for more than all of the debts combined would qualify as a surplus funds deal. So if you're already working in the NOD stage, the notice of default stage, or the NTS stage, the notice of trustee sale stage, these are leads that you're already looking at. So you wouldn't need to spend any additional time or money searching for these leads if you already have them in your CRM or in your database. Now, how much can you make on a surplus funds deal? Well, that really depends. It ranges depending on the amount of surplus funds there are to recover. The fees can range anywhere from as small as $10,000, and I've seen fees all the way up to $100,000 for one single transaction. And again, it really depends on how much surplus funds are there to begin with. And the nice thing about that is that there's no repair costs, there's no assignments needed. There's no buyers required. There's no purchase agreements. It's a simple claims process that is handled in-house. Now, in the states that I work, California, Texas, Georgia, Nevada, just to name a few, the average fee can be $15,000 for a surplus funds deal. And again, the nice thing about that is you didn't have to pay any additional marketing costs to acquire that lead. Now, what's the easiest way to monetize these types of leads? One, you could build your own surplus funds organization, right? You can hire the team, hire the callers, the attorneys, the paralegals, everything that's involved, learn the process, learn the civil codes and the state statutes, and, spend months learning that process. Or you can JV with an expert that has been doing this for 12 years, for example, that has the entire system already set up and figured out from A to Z. And what that means to you is there's no overhead, no extra employees, no having to set up a new entity or LLC. You would simply be integrating surplus funds into your existing wholesale operation. So if you're already bringing in motivated seller leads in pre-foreclosure, why not monetize the ones that fall through the cracks? So if any of this makes sense to you, what you can do is either A, you can ask me a question in the comments, or you can just simply reach out to me and I'll answer any of your questions. You can find me on social media, Alfred G. Taren, or you can check out my website, alfredtaren.com. All my social media handles are there. My email's there. So you can send me a message, reach out to me on social media, and then we can connect. I encourage you to stop leaving money on the table and capitalize on opportunities, and at the same time, help more homeowners find a solution. Don't forget to like, and subscribe. If you've ever had a deal fall through the cracks, I want to know about it. Drop it in the comments and imagine if you could have gotten paid on that. Till next time, I'll see you.